the picture, this is the hour hand. So the hour hand is shorter than the minute hand. Okay? The minute hand is longer than the hour hand. Remember, if we are telling time, the hour, uh, this arrow, the small arrow or the shorter arrow is talking about the hour. And then, the minute hand is the longer. Okay, Mai?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So when the minute hand is the longer arrow. So when the minute hand is pointing to the 12, it is showing the full hour. So we call this time as an o'clock. So on this clock, the hour hand is pointing at the 8 and the minute hand is pointing to the 12. So therefore, this clock is showing the time as 8 o'clock. All right, again, the hour, what do you call this one? The shorter arrow is pointing on the hour. And again, the longer arrow is pointing on the minute. Okay, so on this clock, again, the hour hand is pointing at the 8 and the minute hand is pointing to the 12. So therefore, this clock is showing the time, which is 8 o'clock. เข้าใจไหม?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What time is it? For example, the shorter arrow is pointed at 2 and the longer arrow is pointed at 12. What time is that? Okay, let's go to the next slide so that you will fully understand. All right, where is the hour hand? Again, the hour hand. Okay, very good. Again, the hour hand is pointing at 7 and the minute hand is pointing at 12. Therefore, it is 7 o'clock. All right, next. What time is it?
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Very good. Next.
11 o'clock.
11. All right. This one.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. All right.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. And then?
Yeah. 12 o'clock.
Both of the arrow are pointing at 12. So what time is it?
0.
Where is the hour hand? The hour hand is pointing to the 12. Shamay? And of course, the minute hand is also pointing at 12. Therefore, what time is that? If this clock is 9 o'clock because the hour hand is pointing to the 9, how about this one?
12 o'clock.
12. All right. Okay. So this time, I want you to choose what is being asked. All right. What clock shows 2 o'clock?
8 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
All right. So your answer is, where is your answer? 2 o'clock. This one? Is this the A, B, or C? Which clock shows 2 o'clock? Is it the first clock, second clock, or third clock?
Number 3.
Number 3. All right. Next. Which clock shows 4 o'clock? Is it clock A, clock B, or clock 3?
Number 8.
The letter A. Okay. And this one, which clock shows 10 o'clock? Is it A, B, or C?
Number 2.
Okay. Next, which clock shows 3 o'clock? Is it 1, 2, or 3?
Number B.
Letter B or number 2. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. On this part, I want you to write, do you have a pen there? Or just tell me the time. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So number 1, what time is this one?
6:15
6?
and 15.
Uh-huh. Again, the shorter arrow is the hour hand, siya may? And the longer arrow is the minute hand. Where is the shorter arrow there? Is it on between 2 or 3, or is it on the 6? Okay, the shorter arrow is the hour hand. The longer arrow is the minute hand. Where is the arrow? Where is the shorter arrow pointing at? It is pointing at, is it 2 or 3?
2.
Remember the clock. Okay, remember the clock will be clockwise. Okay, so we will start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, and then this one, the arrow is pointing at number 2. May? And the longer arrow is pointing at 6. Okay. This one, we will call is at 5. We will start at 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Every 5 minutes interval na. Okay, again, where is the shorter arrow pointing at? Is it number 2 or number 3?
Mm-hmm.
Where is the arrow pointing at? Is it 2 or 3? Remember, we will always start at 1, reading the hour at 1 or minute
giờ
at
em đổ
1.
vào thi giờ thầm hay sao nha
The shorter arrow is pointing at,
không biết hormone mà lẽ đó
it is between 2 and 3.
giờ em thì em giờ vô khác cái hay nữa nè lấy thơ thầm bằng thơ đó đi lựa phần thơ nắm cái nhắn coi cái giờ này lấy thầm nơi này à
I don't know, understand.
Uh-huh. Okay. If you are not ready to answer that, let's proceed to the next slide. Okay. All right.
đi
So
thầm đồng
telling time in words.
thầm đồng những
So
điều ở thêm điều
the time, we will be telling time to the quarter hour. Okay. So I have here an example or sample clock. What time is this one? The shorter arrow is pointing at 9 and the longer arrow is pointing at 12. What time is that again?
Zero o'clock.
Again?
0 o'clock.
Uh-huh. Again, the shorter arrow is pointing or telling the hour. And the longer arrow is telling the minute. Let's go back in here now. All right, this one. Could you please answer it again? So which clock shows 10 o'clock? Is it A, B, or clock C?
B.
B. Okay. Why B? Because the shorter arrow is pointing at 10 and the longer arrow is pointing at 12. So therefore, this clock shows 10 o'clock. Okay, Mai?
Yes.
Okay, how about this one? What time is this clock? What time is showing on this clock? The shorter arrow is pointing at 4. Again, the shorter arrow is pointing at 4. And the longer arrow is pointing at 12. So what time is it?
Number 2.
Huh? When telling time, you need to look first where is the shorter hand, the shorter arrow. For example, this one, which clock shows 10 o'clock. So your answer is clock B. Can you hear me? Okay. For example, this one, which clock shows 10 o'clock?
nếu còn thì viết
Your
thầm thì
answer.
nó đi quân đi vào
What happened? Oh, poor signal.
ไม่เจ็บไม่ค่อยชอบเลย
ไปแล้ว